Agner, Senior Product Consultant of BWL Singapore. Tonight, I'll be sharing with you on Optrimax 5-day plan. Basically, 5-day plan is not only for losing weight. Its main benefit is to reboot our body system for a better health. For most people, our daily routine is just like this slide. Wake up late in the morning, no time to do exercise. Excuse. Have a quick and simple breakfast, then rush off to work. And usually just have a quick lunch because either have project to rush or have an appointment with customer. Different people have different levels or different types of stress. It could be due to work or personal issues. Many of us always have irregular timing for our meals. And during social activities, we tend to drink alcohol, right? Nobody will go there and ask for a cup of warm water, please. Okay. Most of us will either drink alcohol or those gassy drinks, okay, soft drinks, all these. Okay. If after work, not going out for social activities, we will usually stay home to relax. And after that, watch TV and go to sleep. All these are no good for our health. So, as you can see, we hardly have time to do exercises or have sufficient, healthy, well-balanced diet. And have you ever thought before, do we want to go on like this for the next 10, 20 or 30 years? If yes, what will happen to our health? Have anyone thought of this? Okay, so as you can see, the health trend in 21st century is being predicted. Okay, as in 5 people, 1 person will have heart disease. In Singapore, 21 people die from cardiovascular disease every day. So cardiovascular disease accounts for 32% of all deaths in the year of 2021. This means that almost 1 out of 3 deaths in Singapore is due to heart disease or stroke. And out of 7 people, 1 person will have cancer. During this period of from 2015 to 2019, an average of 43 people are diagnosed with cancer every day. And 16 people die from cancer every day. Okay, and out of 24 people, 1 will have stroke. The number of stroke episodes increased from 5,890 episodes to in 2010 to 8,849 cases in 2019 in Singapore. Okay, and as you can see, some health experts say that 90% of all diseases are related to an unclean colon, or we are what we eat. Why is it like that? Although you are clearing your bowel every day, are you sure that 100% of the waste are being removed from your body? And is it possible that only 99.9% are being removed and the rest sticks onto your intestines? How long has this been going on? What will this happen on the long run? Okay, so our intestine can store a large amount of this partially digested waste matter, as well as drugs, the drugs that we take, and other toxic chemicals from many. It will store there for many months or even years. So you can see that it's very scary, right? The main causes of unhealthy digestion will lead to unhealthy guts. Once bad bacteria outnumber good bacteria, inflammation takes place in our digestive system. When this happens, our metabolism will collapse and more free radicals will arise, making our body to become more acidic. Too much of toxin will start to accumulate in our body, causing chemical body burden. At this point of time, diseases will start to arise, and this will go on and on if we don't do anything to it, and this is a vicious cycle. So, deficiency of enzymes may be the one of the main root causes for many health issues. So let's take a look on the next slide. Okay, many health challenges may come from the deficiency of enzymes, whether you are fat or you are thin. Okay, it doesn't matter, they will still come to find you. Okay, so deficiency of this proteins is a protein maldigestion which leads to a toxic colon. So this include developing appendicitis and even more serious problems such as mucus colitis and even colon cancer. Okay, so this protease has an ability to digest unwanted debris in the blood and should be considered your friendly blood cleanser. Okay, so without it, okay, people have this deficiency will be their immunocompromised, making them easily infected by bacteria, virus, and yeast infections, and a general decrease in the immunity. So protease deficient women will be at risk of having PMS. So as you can see, another deficiency is amylase. So this involves anti-inflammation reactions. The inflammatory response usually occurs in organs such as the lungs and the skin. So therefore, this can include skin problems such as cirrhosis, eczema, hives, insect bites, allergy to bee sting, and bug stings. So when they got these things, the skin become very allergic to it. So and another issue is that atopic dermatitis will also occur if the deficiency of this amylase is there, and also all types of herpes skin problem will also arise, and lung problems including asthma and emphysema. Okay, so they require this amylase plus other enzyme formulas depending on the particular condition. People with lipase deficiency can be expected to have a tendency towards high cholesterol, high triglycerides, difficulty losing weight, and diabetics. So they will also have the tendency to having sugar in the urine without any symptoms of diabetics, so which can lead to heart disease. And this lipase deficient people has decreased cells permeability, meaning that nutrients cannot get in or the waste cannot get out of the cells, and the condition of vertigo can result from lipase deficiency also. Okay, so if got this deficiency of lipase, a person might have this vertigo issues as well. Another deficiency is cellulose deficiency. So this is a malabsorption syndrome. Okay, impaired absorption of nutrients, vitamins, or minerals from the diet by the lining of the small intestine, with its many symptoms of lower abdominal gas, always a stomach fear, pain, bloating, and problems associated with small intestine and pancreas. People with lactose deficiencies are intolerant of lactose and also have classic symptoms which include abdominal cramps and diarrhea. So no matter what your size is, don't think that, oh, I'm slim, I'm healthy. It's not like that, okay? So I'm sure many of you would be interested to know what is enzyme. In the following slide, I will further explain what is enzyme, okay? So enzyme is a generic terms for the protein catalysts that are made within the cells of living things. It exists in the living cells of plants and animals that take part in all actions necessary to maintain life, okay, such as synthesis and decomposition, transportation of any nutrients or oxygen or whatsoever that needs to be transported in our body, excretion, and also detoxification and supply of energy. So all these process, it takes up to maintain to keep us living. Okay, so all this we need the main source is enzyme. So enzyme is the key bodily substance to activate all digestive and metabolic reactions in our body. They are essential for our respiration. When we breathe, we need enzyme also. Digesting of food, we also need enzyme. Our muscles, okay, also need enzymes, okay, to be strong and healthy. And also our nerves also need enzymes to function well for us. So among thousands of other roles, okay, not only like that, still got thousands of other roles. So without enzymes, all living things would not be able to sustain life. So enzymes are the key, okay, the golden key to a long and healthy life. So there are two types of enzymes. Okay, the first one is digestive enzyme. So this digestive enzyme is responsible for breaking food down to macro molecules and to smaller building blocks. And the second one is metabolic enzymes. So these metabolic enzymes, it helps to operate throughout everybody system. Okay, every one of us, we need this system to these enzymes to operate for us and the organ as well. Okay, so all the body system and organs, we need these metabolic enzymes to catalyze all sorts of life processes. So one of the most important roles of enzymes is to aid in digestion. So digestion is the process of turning the food we eat into energy. For example, there are enzymes in our saliva which help to dissolve carbohydrates. So liver enzymes helps to speed up chemical reaction in our body. So these chemical reactions include producing bile and substances to help to break down cholesterol and alcohol. And it also helps to detox and fight against infections. And intestine, in our intestine and our stomach enzyme, they helps to break down fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. So enzymes use these nutrients, okay, enzymes, they use these nutrients for growth, for our body to grow, and also for the cells repair, okay, for cells repair as well. And the important enzymes theory by Dr. Edward Howell, okay, of US. He's a pioneer in food enzymes research. He did a lot of this food enzymes research. So he said that in our lifetime, our body can only produce a limited amount of enzymes because our body's enzyme production is limited. So as we age, our body will have lesser and lesser of enzyme. Why become lesser? Because it's being used up, okay. And another doctor does this research. Dr. Hiromin Shinya, he's a Japanese. In US, he's a gastroenterologist. Okay, mentioned that there are two types of important enzymes in our body. So let's talk about source enzyme, which is the original of all enzymes. So this source enzyme, as you can see in the left side of the picture, okay, in response to a specific need, and this source enzymes will convert itself into a specific enzyme. On the right side, picture shows that when one kind of enzymes is overly exhausted, that means we overuse it, okay, they become overly exhausted at one part of the body, there will be enzyme deficiency on the other types happening at the other parts of our body. So if you overuse too much enzymes at certain part of the body, other parts of the body, they will have this deficiency of enzymes, okay, because for example, when we overeat, our body's metabolic enzymes will convert itself into digestive enzyme to help to digest food. And in the long run, our body will lack of metabolic enzyme, which is very important for our body system and organ to function well in order to catalyze it with all sorts of life processes needed in our body. Of course, we can obtain enzymes from food also, okay? So we should replenish enzymes by eating fresh, raw food, which naturally contains food enzyme. So you want to get enzymes, you can get from fruits or vegetables. They also have this enzyme. But our modern diet usually consists, okay, our modern diet usually consists of high amount of cooked and heated processed food, right? Every day, most of us, we will prefer to eat all this food as you can see in the slide, rather than to take all the raw vegetables and fruits, right? So, as you can see, enzymes are sensitive to heat and will easily be destroyed by temperature between 48 degrees centigrade to 115 degrees centigrade. So this will cause our body to be shortage of enzymes because after cooking with high heat, the enzymes is all being destroyed. So what we take is only for filling up our stomach, okay, so we won't feel so empty. And the nutrients is gone after the all the heated food. And this forces source enzymes to convert to only digestive enzymes. Other life processes cannot be carried out efficiently without sufficient of this metabolic enzyme. So if we eat too much, then our body will be lack of these metabolic enzymes. So as you can see, at this point of time, enzymes replenish is needed to balance our body's internal needs for enzyme, right? We can't get from the cooked food, then we need to get from other source to replenish back these enzymes. And as you know, our body is just like sponge, and that's why toxin can easily accumulate and trap in it. Okay, especially for those people which they have a lot of fats, in the body. So you know, fats is easily to trap toxin, and that's how our body have so much accumulation of toxin over time. And every day we are exposed to pollution, right? No matter in the air, pollution in the air, from the water, from processed and fast food, all this also contains pollution. It causes pollution to our health, and also from cosmetic chemicals, and also from plastic, disposable contamination, and etc. So you see, imagine we always sometimes go and 打包 the food from hawker center. Then you know they cook the food, the char kway teow all so hot, then they put inside this plastic packaging. So as you can see, if over time heat, of course too much heat, more or less there will be some chemical snipping out. So there's no we can't avoid you should say we can't avoid from all this pollution from our daily life, because we are living in a modern life. Okay, if you don't eat, you apply cosmetic, also the same. You wash your hair, also got chemical. You brush your teeth, the toothpaste also got chemical. You bathe, you use the soap, also chemical. So we are in contact with all this in our day-to-day life. So it's really very, very it's unavoidable. Okay, so especially now modern diet, we eat a lot of high sugar food, so unhealthy fats. Okay, those meat, those fatty one, without fats not nice to eat. Lean meat is not so tasty. So all this is also very unhealthy, but we love it. So what to do? And alcohol also, some people they cannot drink, they cannot live without alcohol. Okay, and caffeine also, some people also every morning wake up they cannot go without a cup of coffee or tea. And those artificial sweeteners, food additive, now a lot of food, those vegetarian food, they put a lot of additive, right? Got the char siu, got the fish, got this and that, vegetarian food, all this is food. They add a lot of this additive to get the taste of the char siu or the fish or the meat, also the char siu meat. So all this contributes to accumulation of toxin in our body. And insufficient digestion, metabolism, and elimination of the food that we consume will lead to toxin and stagnant stools. Okay, we have stagnant stools, accumulation in our intestines. Poor digestive health can damage our body's ability to absorb nutrients, to store fats and regulate blood sugar levels, so causing us to gain or lose weight involuntarily. calorie. Okay, so as you can see, the food we eat affect us a lot. And US CDC in 2009, year 2009, reported that there are 212 types of chemicals found in human blood and urine. So this is going to be very upsetting if our body cannot dispose them automatically, right? If not being disposed, we also know what will happen now. Okay, so how does our body detox? Okay, through breathing, our lungs excrete gases, those are waste from the bloodstream. So our liver helps to filter blood coming from the digestive tracts and detoxifies chemicals and toxins that enter the body through foods, drugs, water or air. It also helps to remove bacteria from the blood. Our skin detox by sweating and secreting fluid waste. Our kidneys helps to detox through urine, which contains around 1 million units called nephrons that filter blood. So eliminate waste from the bloodstream, control the body's fluid balance. And our colon detox through our stools by removing food residues and toxins waste out of the body. So you can see our body is just like a very automatic machine. It will help you to do detox. Okay, so as you can see, the liver uses enzymatic processes to break down chemicals for our body. If there are too much chemical, too much toxin to be disposed, our liver will become exhausted, but it doesn't complain. Okay, and when you know that you are throwing too much toxin into your body, you know what to do lah. You need to help them. Okay, because our liver is the organ that doesn't complain. Usually when you feel the pain, is already the late stage already of liver cancer. Okay, because liver cancer patient usually they won't know it in early stage because no pain, nothing, no complaint. So usually when they feel the pain is already affected the side organ, the nerve that has inflammation that start the pain. So usually when we realize that, oh, the person got liver cancer, is usually the last stage. It's quite sad to know that. Okay, so it's being said that regular enzyme detox is important to our body. Okay, so is to recommend that we do it every 2 to 3 months in order to have a healthy body. So every 2 to 3 months we do a full cycle of detox for our body. Okay, maybe you use this 5-day plan for 3 days full swing to do detox. Okay, so to clear away the toxin, to reboot the body system. Well, I wonder if this is true, because people say that, oh, we don't eat so that our body do not have any when our body don't have any absorption, so that we won't put on weight. Is it true? You ever heard older people, they say, oh, I don't eat, I drink water, I also bloated up, I also put on weight, right? So later you will see whether it's true or not. Okay, so research shows that more children is putting on weight, but is undernourished. Okay, they put on weight but they are not healthy, they are undernourished. The main cause of childhood obesity is a combination of eating too much and exercising too little. And a poor diet containing high levels of fats or sugar, and few nutrients can cause kids to gain weight quickly. So fast food, McDonald's, a lot of children, they see last time got the advertisement or the child sit on the swing, go out, see McDonald's, smile, come down, cry. Go out, see McDonald's again, smile again, right? Now a lot of children, you tell them, small kids, you tell them, McDonald's, they will, the eyes are ding. Okay, so fast food is very tempting lah. It's tasty to eat, okay? And also candy, okay, children, a lot of children, they like candy, soft drinks also. All these are the common culprits that put on weight, okay? And nutritional deficiencies might lead to collapse of our body metabolism, accumulation of toxins in the intestines, and causing us to overeat. Okay, sometimes we tend to overeat, right? A lot of people, under stress, they will keep eating, eat until the heart content, eat until they 爽, they happy. But then when they look in the mirror, they're not happy already. Okay, and enzymes help natural weight loss by improving our body's metabolism so that our body can dispose waste automatically. Okay, so this is how enzyme helps to improve our body metabolism. And it also keep our hunger pumps at bay. Okay, so you won't keep craving for food. You won't keep on thinking what to eat on the next meal, or what to eat in the tea break, right? So then naturally we will have smaller appetites, so that we can lose weight in a healthy and natural way. This is how our 5-day plan helps us in our weight management. Okay, usually people after taking for 1 to 2 days, they feel that they won't crave for food. Okay, and sometimes their appetites will become smaller also as well. Okay, this is also through my own experience. So these are our 5-day plans, comes in 3 items. Okay, comes in 3 items. We have the zyme, we have the punch. Punch is the fruit enzymes. Okay, and we have the VG mix. Okay, which has a lot of vegetables, fruits in it. So it main function is to provide enzymes lifestyle, to give us an enzyme lifestyle, enzyme detox, and enzyme weight management. Okay, so how does it work? Okay, it's a complete formula. Okay, these enzymes works in 3 actions. Okay, so first, okay, as you can see, number 1, cleanse. How it cleanse? It works like a brush, okay, to remove those accumulated waste from our body. And number 2, it helps to rejuvenate and to help sufficient digest of nutrients that we consume from the food that we take. So our body cells are being fully neutralized, okay, nourished, okay, it's fully nourished. And number 3, okay, boosts our metabolism. It helps to free up our body own enzymes for metabolic process. So this is how our enzymes work on the body. So the Optrimax uses natural vegetables and fruits as raw materials to produce natural multi-activity enzymes using special design fermentation technology. So ours is natural brew complex enzymes, not those artificially synthetic synthesis single enzymes. Okay, so as in Taiwan is a kingdom of fruits, and due to its geographic advantage, the pineapple there has a rich enzymes content in the stem. Okay, 10 times of what it have in the fruit itself. So we don't use the fruit for the for enzymes. We use the stem from the enzymes from the stems. So particular selected strains of nurtured and cultivated carefully in order to produce high stability and high activities of enzymes. Okay, so high stability is very important. Okay, which means that when you purchase these enzymes, okay, you mix it, you drink it into your body, it's still the enzymes that you buy, that you purchase. Okay, that means it doesn't change to any other thing lah, huh? So it's still the enzyme itself. So high stability of the product is very important. Okay, and the microorganisms will then be transferred to the fermentation medium of selected raw materials and water to kickstart the fermentation. And the temperature, pH, and air are strictly controlled to optimize the growth of the microorganisms and the productions of the enzymes. So the fermentation process takes more than 3 months. In this process, selected probiotics are also used to undergo cross-linking actions with the enzymes to form a stable structure that can protect the enzymes from being broken down by the acidic environment in our stomach. Okay.